Totally accurate battle simulator. And we're gonna have an interesting episode today, guys, because I got a few plans for us today. For starters, we're gonna start out by doing a bit of the spooky campaign, and I got a bit of a surprise for you guys. But I'll explain it ahead of time while I'm at it. As you can see, with the new unit creator, people have been creating interesting units, and I browsed a bit beforehand, and I've gathered a couple of what I call interesting units. We'll just say that. Some of them, I don't know how were possibly made, but we'll check them out later. For now, let's return to our spooky campaign. That noise surprised me, I don't know why it did. And right now we were... Can I use another faction in this? Couldn't hurt to try, you know, I mean... Wish I could alter that. Anyway, wait. I think the premise is that I'm supposed to use the spooky guys. Yeah. And this is the setup of the scenario. And I'm analyzing it. We wanna eliminate their ranged units. So we're gonna double up on our ranged units. Then again, I want to be able to afford... something good for the battle. The Reaper is always good. I just need to keep the units distracted as the Reaper's doing his job. And looks like they took the bait, and now the Reaper's just doing his job. Now, if my theory is correct, there should be no reason that he should lose. He should not. That's how you do it. Tactically, of course. Right, I can tell there's a bunch of units in there. I suppose we can continue with our strategy with assuming line. Let's see what is in here, right? It's primarily melee units. Alright, I basically could just win with the Reaper because he's built to take on melee units. Especially of the weaker variety. But I'll provide him some backup and I'll join the crowd. Yeah, he's basically built to take on melee units. Or so I thought. Really? He couldn't handle that many units? I'm actually rather surprised. For once, the Reaper disappointed me. Wow. I got nothing to say about that, honestly. But a death noise in that one. Sheesh. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's gonna rebound and hit them. And hit them. Well, yeah, it did a good amount. Okay, we got it. We got it. Strategy was pumpkin lobber. Or catapult. Yeah. I'm surprised the Reaper couldn't handle that, but... Yeah, I guess... Okay, so we're going... Alright. I get it. Could double team them on both sides, but... Alright, let's just try that. And if that doesn't work, then I guess we gotta think tactically. Okay, well, we had to get that over with. We want to double team them on both sides. Provide with archers on the sidelines. Then the distractor unit will go in. We want to take him on both sides. So we're gonna split the armada. Split their power. Honestly, it's not looking so good so far. Wait, who's even... that guy's the only one alive. Well, I'm gonna say myself. I really don't like doing these ones, honestly. Makes me think, and I don't like thinking too hard because it then makes me angry. We all know what happens in the past attempts videos. I gotta support the Reaper with a volley of arrows. Well, okay, we outnumber them. Oh, well, the volley of arrow idea actually worked. Just had to support him with, just realize the situation we're going up against. We can consider the volley of arrow idea and try to take down their crow. I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna try to take control of one of the melee units and try. I think we're outnumbered. Ah, Reaper, you really disappointed me. Really get the brain moving when you're trying to put an army together. You gotta think of tactics that'll work. And, I'm gonna double up on the pumpkin. I gotta get a pumpkin over to... They're gonna die to the crows! Something about this game just doesn't sit right with me. Sometimes it's tactics tuning, and sometimes it's just pure luck. And so far, it's just nonsense. Sometimes I just throw together a random army to see if it'll do anything. So far... Okay, we took down their... Okay, alright. Yes! See, it's purely nonsense. There's nothing about There's nothing that speaks tactics in this game. It's purely just nonsense. And there's the prime example. Obviously, I need to take down that crow, but the matter of the question is, how? Because so far, it's purely just been, guesswork. So, I'm gonna do what I just did, and that's support. And let me try to close them in one space with, yeah, let me remove something. I want to try and get him in, like, one space so the pumpkin can lob and decimate all the units. Yeah, actually, that's a good plan. It's kind of like a Trojan horse. Alright, I'm going to take control of this so it doesn't fire early. I'm going to wait till they draw in the units. And then throw it out there. Yeah, this pumpkin thing sucks. Yeah, I think it worked. Yeah. Although the pumpkin didn't really do much, I'm gonna be honest with you. We want to go after the ranged units. We need to distract the units that are behind him. Oh good, they all missed. Because while these units are getting distracted, he's got to take out the volley of arrows. Volley of archers. Come on. There we go. And those skeleton men didn't really do much, but it didn't really matter. They distracted them long enough so he could take care of the archers. Alright, they don't got any ranged units, so that's lucky thing. We want to double up on our... Okay, I don't know what's going on with those wheels, but I'll do. And we throw up some vampires too. Didn't really have much to throw at them, but I don't even know what's. But hopefully that pumpkin catapult does. We already lost one guy. Yeah, we're done for. The question is, how do you take down a militaristic force like this? Do you just, do you draw them out? I don't know. This seems like a dumb idea. They don't got any, Right. I'm gonna try. Let's see.
A few moments later.
I can draw them out to here. I can probably get them to fall into this lake. I'm just trying to throw in a military force that can live long enough to draw all the units to this position.
I love how dumb this AI is. It really makes me laugh. Yeah. Oh, but it's gonna go through. Oh, we got away. Come on. You wanna join your friends, please? Yeah, come on. Don't be shy. I'm gonna shoot you out of base.
There we go. Alright, the time lapse can stop. I'm surprised that even worked. I would have been screwed if one of them got stuck. Draw them out. Might have this one. There's not really any way I can cheese this. Unless I can shoot at those. I can tell that thing's alive and it tried shooting at me. Who's even alive? That guy is. And something's going on over there. Alright, I got off. That was a foolish decision. What's going on? Okay, alright, I think he took care of the last of the units. This is the last one, I think. Oh, please don't die. I was about to say, if we would have lost there... Dealing with Zeus. That's not fun. I'm gonna see if I can use skeleton archers as distractions. And again, Reapers are very expensive and they have not been very promising. I just need to take down the catapults first, and then I can easily take care of Zeus with ranged units. It's just a matter of taking down those catapults first. We took down the catapults. Okay, I gotta get this guy unstuck. Oh, that sucks. You're kidding me. You're kidding! No, that doesn't. Jester became an angry, scary madman for the rest of the video, so let's get back to the regularly scheduled programming. Oh, man. I really need to find a better job. Campaign. I still have to go through the pirate one and the Renaissance one. I'm debating whether or not I should even just go through these campaigns at this point, because I don't even do them legitly anyways. I play with the stupid DLC debug tool. And I think we're at that halfway point of the video where I realize I probably should just cut most of the video in those campaigns out and just get to the part where, which is basically the point of this video. And it's simple enough. Simple enough. Okay. I'm gonna need some units to test out with these interesting units. I might even test out some of my own ultimate units with this. And I guess I'll show you guys what this is, but it's basically nothing major. There. Can't exactly move them around, so. Alright, so basically from the interesting units, we've come to these, 16. First, I don't know how they do this again. It's what looks like a tank with a Gatling gun on the tip of it. It's called Gatling tank, so it's basically self-explanatory. Let me see if I can make the amount of units that match the value of it. Basically 100 knights is how much this costs. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it fires out. It fires out tank rounds, but in a Gatling gun fashion. But it's definitely faster than the Gatling gun, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. That basically was as ridiculous as it looks. Alright, let me show you the secret. Okay. I think I've shown this before, but we're gonna refer back to it again. This is the Gatling gun, and this is what it looks like with it. It doesn't fire tank rounds. And it has a slow start. Once it starts winding, it gets crazy. But obviously, we've come to the conclusion of that. Move on to the next unit. It's called the Razor Tank. Which is basically... sorry about that. Vinci tank, but, very different, as you can tell. Again, I don't know how they do these things, or how they make these, but they do. Probably somewhere in the files that they mess around with. I really don't know. See, there we go. That was my point I was trying to make, but... And it is definitely much more powerful than it's worth. Like, let's throw in some knights in here, like... Let's throw in, like... 15 knights. I mean, if you got, like, heat blades or whatever, what most people have been calling them are lightsabers, basically, because that's what they remind them of. And I see why. It's basically just butchered them. I would have loved to use that in the spooky faction. Ah, jeez. And then there's the true Razor tank. It's got a cost difference. But what makes it better? I'm actually curious. Come on, get out of here. So this thing can kill you. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this guy's nest, but get out of the tank. Oh, I restarted it. Whatever. Okay, let me just test it out. A bunch of knights to the same value of it. I'm just gonna round it up. So clearly it is much more powerful, but does it do anything else? Doesn't really look like it. But it is basically just more powerful. We got this. I don't know where this came from, but I think it came from something. This is definitely not the default waddler. I mean, look at his... What is wrong with his legs? Is it like that? Or no? Okay, it's not. That guy just really had a... Someone broke his leg. Okay, so this is just nothing. Alright, we're moving on. Alright, we'll skip that. I got no words to describe what this thing is. But, I know what's my thumbnail for this. Well, let's put it up against some ranged units. I mean, basically, this thing is set up for... Alright, let's just throw these. Throw him a lot of archers at him. Okay, I gotta move it closer. So basically, it can just throw a bunch of bombs. Yeah, okay, so it works like a little fighter. It bombs its enemy. But why does it move like this is my question. It just looks so weird. And I can see the leg of the pilot in there. Pilot's right here. It's unexplainable. And we're gonna just move to the jet. Wait. Okay, so there's two, wait. Did I do the, okay, I didn't do the jet, alright. Let's put some, I don't know, raptors up against him. I'm trying to make dinosaurs go extinct again, so this is the best way to do it. Alright, they're trying to climb amongst each other, but alas, dinosaurs weren't meant to live. Okay, that didn't sound right. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Armed horse. I mean, there's not much else to say. It's just an armed horse. Let's put this up against a mighty muscle. Let's say, skeleton giant. 3 skeleton giants. Alright, let's see what this weaponized horse can do. It's not as strong as I thought it would be. Well, the king and his men are trying to take down this horse because it's retaliating, you know. That's why they don't have any horses. They retaliate. That or the ancient faction takes them all. Wait, it's not the ancient faction, it's legacy. I don't know. This is ridiculous. It's a wobbly horse that has miniguns. I mean, there's not much else to say, but it kind of sucks. Well, this one's a big one. Jeez, it's going over the line. I don't know, let's just throw some halflings at it. I mean, we want to see some carnage, and this is the best way to do it. It's gonna go up against 160 halflings. And to see what it looks like, there is a pilot. And he is very shaky, so we're gonna let him at it. Okay, so he fires missiles at a rapid rate. Oh, and then he fires a minigun. And he's shaking like crazy, like, jeez, look at this thing, it is large. They're gonna fire again before they get too close. Yep. Basically gonna do what you think it's gonna do. They were trying to hop up to stop him, but it did nothing. Basically rendered them useless. And this one was the more interesting one that kind of inspired the creations of all these other ones. It's the stealth drone. I don't know if this is the original stealth drone, but it's one of them. There's like multiple creations of these things. Like, multiple people know how to do this. I don't. Alas, I don't. So let's just throw them at a bunch of farmers there. Okay, well, they have a quick attack speed, it seems. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're gonna get close in time. These 3 are trying to get close. Yeah, the farmers tried to take back their farms, and they were rendered useless. Now, there's a couple more, and getting to some interesting ones. The baby kraken. I thought I had another one, but I guess that's the only one. It's a kraken that has a lasso. Which, interesting enough, the only other unit that has a lasso is the Wild West. You know, the lasso. Well, I'll show you. Why explain it when I can show you seeing the lasso? So it may just seem like a baby kraken, but I don't know. Let's throw 3 of them versus 6 of them. Okay, they're actually weaker than I thought. Alright. They make an elephant noise. Let's throw 9 of them versus 3 of them. 9 of them versus 6. Okay, well, alright, these baby krakens really. Oh, there's a baby kraken. Okay, let's just throw a bunch of them at it and see how long it takes to take down a giant. This is a bad idea, most certainly. We're throwing 100 baby krakens versus a very confused ice giant. Let's put this in slow-mo. This just looks exactly like I thought it would. Oh, they did it, and it broke my sound. So let's get out of this. Sheesh. And we got UFOs. We got 2 of them. A UFO and UFO 2. UFO 2 looks like a scaled-down version of UFO. I can't even get rid of it. There's, like, no unit to it. So let's just throw a bunch of 9s at it. I got nothing else to say, guys. It's basically what it is. And, looks like these UFOs... Oh, they have, like, a cloaking device. From afar, they look like actual UFOs, but up close they have... Well, they also look like UFOs up close, too, so... Oh, they made a weird UFO noise. Okay, so they got... Okay, the small one has an electric ability. So does the big one. So, in other words, I don't know what the difference is. But that basically happened. Alright, that's another wobbler. I don't know why I have 2 wobblers. We got Gatling Cannon. Minigun Raptor. I don't know what this is, but I had it. It's called the Sage Sword. I'm gonna throw them at some of my more powerful units. Like all of my Henry Stickmin inspired characters. And me. I didn't make these guys overly powerful. They kind of have like 1,000 health. All of them mostly. So yeah. I don't know why this guy only has 1 hand. Only... Unless I made him that way? I don't know. He was supposed to have 2. Whatever, okay. Just go at it, guys. Okay, this guy basically had a blocking ability, but it ran out. He's battling me. And he died. But... yeah. Well, okay. Well, I can basically tell these are self-explanatory. The Gatling Cannon and the Minigun Raptor. But this guy looks interesting, and I don't know where I got him from. So let's throw a bunch of archers at him, because he seems to have some sort of extreme blocking ability. So, let's see what you got. Yeah, he basically can block until he can't. And he just slices through them like butter. He doesn't have a lot of health, though, it seems. So let's cut the units in half. Yeah, let's do a little less for him. He's not a god tier unit. He's not terrible either. Well, it's got some sort of... What is that? I think he's gonna die again. Yeah. Let's cut him in half again. He isn't that powerful, it seems, but he has some sort of thing he's doing. I'm trying to catch a glimpse of it. Okay, he was able to block them all this time. What? Okay, so he's got the Wraith ability. Or, well, it looks like it. No, wait. He's not. Oh, wait. No. I'm mistaken. It's the Wraith ability, but instead of it throwing enemies, it throws swords. Still a cool effect. And he's just gonna mow them down, so I'm gonna end it here. Both actually and literally. Oh, well, I guess I could show you guys these units. They're basically based off some characters from a game called Tower Heroes on Roblox, and let's make them the other. I don't know where. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna throw them against some units, and I'm gonna end off this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps channel out, and given the YouTube algorithms, probably some of you are not subscribed, or maybe you are. I don't know. Website's really buggy, or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna watch as these guys battle it out. They're basically made with the abilities based off their counterparts. They did it. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Yeah, okay. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everyone.